Are you struggling to get engagement on LinkedIn? Are you putting time in your posts and nothing's really happening? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you 3 powerful strategies that will instantly improve your engagement on LinkedIn, your reach on LinkedIn, and you won't have to keep guessing what it is and what works and what doesn't work. And if you stick around to the end, I've got a resource for you that is completely free. I don't need your email, that will help you never suffer from being vague, Wikipedia, boring content ever again. So before we get into those 3 strategies, I just want to talk about hooks for a minute. Now, you'll see across social medias people chanting and ranting and advocating how powerful hooks are. But hooks only do one thing. They stop people scrolling and get people to pay attention. But if you can't keep their attention, they will check out. So hooks will give you a little bounce, but they won't actually make people engage. They won't make people share, and they won't make people comment. If your hooks are getting people, but you're not getting comments, your hooks are clickbait. So hooks are valuable, hooks are important, but they're not going to be the thing that works to get reach and engagement in the long run. They're not going to build you that loyal audience of people who want to wait and hear for your posts. They want to read them, they want to share them, they want to consume them. It's never going to happen with hooks. So let's fix it with these 3 strategies that will help you improve your reach and engagement on LinkedIn. Number 1. You need to start having some damn opinions. A lot of people on LinkedIn, because it's a professional platform, will play it safe. They'll worry and obsess about, what if I say this? What if I say that? What if I offend this person? What if I offend that person? You're not Andrew Tate. You don't need to be Andrew Tate, but you need to share what you really think. You need to start talking about the things that matter to you and the things you have a strong opinion on, because that will bring people who share your view and don't share your view to you. And that is essential for engagement. So what are the things going on in your industry that are bad, that nobody's talking about, or nobody's confident enough, everybody's afraid to talk about? Talk about them. The way you stand out is by doing what other people won't do. And that means getting your opinions out, outing them. Common myths, mistakes, but not just the generic ones. I think this is not, no, this is a joke. Get really opinionated about the things that matter to you. And it will act as a catalyst for other people to come along and disagree with you, which is good, and also agree with you. And you will start to shape people's opinions because you'll advocate for your ideas and say why you think they're better than others. Like I said, you don't have to be Andrew Tate. You don't have to be, really controversial. You don't have to attack people. It's about ideas and challenging the status quo and saying there's a better way. It's the best way to draw people in because other people will have opinions too, and they will share them on your post. Number 2, you need to start leveraging emotional tension. People react to content because it either stirs up an opinion or an emotion. And most of the time, what people do on LinkedIn is they share information with 0 emotion. And so what happens is you get Wikipedia content, as I call it. So people don't engage with facts, they engage with feelings. And for somebody to engage with your content, they have to feel something about it. And one of the most powerful ways you can do this is by using emotional tension. So don't just tell them what happened in the post, tell them how it felt. Instead of just delivering facts, tell people what was running through your head at the same time. Get people to engage with not just what you're sharing, but your experience in sharing it. What happened with you? Show the stakes. Why did it matter? What changed because of it? Emotional tension is a way that people get invested in content because the stakes are high. Think about it in a movie. When you watch movies, they have music, the music changes, they have times when there's characters crying and shouting and angry and happy. It's because you get invested in the characters. So that emotional tension, that stuff that you put in there might seem superfluous to the information, but it makes that information sink in and it makes that information stick. And that information goes from there to there because of emotional tension. And when you hit people's emotions, when you hit their hearts, they engage. Now, this final one I struggled with for a long time and nearly missed this. Well, I did miss it for 5 years. 5 years I did not do this, and it's so obvious. What you want to do is look across the internet, Google searches, forums, and find all of the questions that keep coming up from the audience you want to grow and the people who you want to engage with you. What are the questions that are coming up? Now, like I said, 5 years ago, 5 years of struggle for me to figure this out. And one of my best articles I've ever published was an answer to a question about LinkedIn. And it was just as simple as, what's the difference between a first, second, and third degree connection? So basic. And I thought, why would I want to share that? Everybody knows that. I want to share something more important, more valuable. Well, guess what? So many people were searching it. It was valuable. It wasn't valuable to me because I knew the answer, but to people who didn't, it was extremely valuable. So get in those forums, get on Google and see what people are searching, because those questions, if you answer those questions, not only in videos, not only in posts, but in articles, you will get traffic, you will get engagement. And like I said, I literally dismissed that whole concept, but because I followed the advice of somebody else who said, do this, guess what? It became the best piece of content I've ever produced. It just works for me like clockwork. These are the 3 strategies, and at the beginning of this video I promised you a resource that would help you, and it's my magnetic content checklist. So if you check out the description below, you'll find a link to my magnetic content checklist. Download it and use it every time you post, and it will make sure that you get the engagement and reach you deserve. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.